Alright guys, good day, whatever it is, welcome here. This is the PatrickLedge YouTube channel, also known as myself, Pledge. My name is Patrick. Online I'm known as Pledge. Going to be playing this sort of solo queue game here in League of Legends. I'm around 1300 elo. I've been around 1400, I've been around 1500, dropped down to 1100. I'm kind of just all over the place. We have this little game going on here. I'm going to be playing Cho'Gath Jungle, something I've been fancying for quite a bit of time now, but lately I've been picking up again after seeing in the Season 2 World Finals. So I'm basically just going to do this, going to make a test video of this on YouTube. I'm not going to be able to stream, but I am going to be able to just play, see how the quality, see how this game goes, kind of explain to you guys the way of doing things, and just see how the 720p quality on YouTube is. And after that, obviously, Team Fortress 2 is my focus, League of Legends is my focus. I haven't been into League of Legends casting just yet, but I definitely am willing to. So I really just want to try and figure out. I will mainly, I rarely use the spacebar on my screen like this. I rarely do that. So wherever I click or wherever I'm looking at the screen, that's basically where I am with my mouse. I haven't really figured out how to do the cursor just yet. But either way, welcome here. Hope you guys enjoy this test game. We're going to have to wait and see how this goes. Starting at Wolves, we'll go over the lanes in just a second as soon as I figured out what exactly the lanes are. I thought the lanes are 100% certain, obviously, already. But doing the blue buff first. After that, making my way over to the raids here, then going to the wolves, and then going to red buff. That is kind of going to be my way of going. I'm really playing this as simple as I can, really. And then I noticed I can actually see the health of the blue buff. It's a little bit weird. Doesn't matter, obviously, whatsoever. We have the lanes. We have on bottom, we have Caitlyn playing with a Sona support with Clarity. I saw that earlier. I'm guessing she's in here. There she is. Playing up against our Leona Misfortune, which is just a very strong lane. So obviously that's very good for us on bottom. We're going to try and gank that quite a bit, actually. Obviously, it all depends on how the game kind of goes. Middle is Katarina, who's not going to be able to help me out a lot. But against Orianna, who's really good against ganking, I don't think I can do a lot there. I wish I could, but I don't think I can. And actually, the Wolves just damn it, I'm mistiming on that. That's okay. As, our top lane is actually going to be Kayle against Xin Zhao, and as our Kayle said in pre-game chat, that's actually quite a bad lane for Kayle. She's going to be pushing the lane early, and Xin Zhao is going to be waiting for ganks from the enemy jungler, who is Shaco, as you guys can see. Very much a pup stomper sort of jungler. We're going to have to wait and see how that goes. My smite now is back up. That's why I'm here. Just going to check. There you go. That explains quite a bit about what Shaco's doing. He's going to be following me up. Shakers do this quite a bit, where they just annoy the crap out of me as much as possible. So let's see, I'm just gonna let Katarina know what the hell's going on. Let's see if the things are still there. Yes, they are, but Shaco, as it looks like, has disappeared. That's good, I'm still gonna be able to take this. And there Shaco is again. There Orianna is. I'm gonna be able to jump away from this. Shaco is being very annoying to me at the moment already. That's okay though. That is what we expect from a Shaco. But that's as I said. So far it's okay. I'm not full on health anymore. I'm gonna have to be a little bit careful here. See what I can do. Looks like I'm gonna be fine so far. I'm gonna pick up level 3 here. Gonna go to spikes again. That's probably the best what I can do. Here. There we go, we got the kill on Shaco. So that's actually great play. Gonna give them a well played for that. That was really, really good. Taking out that Shaco. Had a little bit of trouble here. I had to burn my flash. And again, if you're playing a jungler, you have to burn an early flash. It's not that much of an issue, so it's okay. Gonna pick up. Kale's actually helping me out here very nicely. So I'll pick this up without using smite. So I'll use smite over here. I think that's a good plan. To just use smite over here very early so I can take down the golems quickly. I like that quite a bit. So, again, let's take a little bit of a look at the lane. See, middle lane is pushing. Top lane is getting pushed out, but Kayle lost a little bit of XP. Did pick up the kill, though, so after shopping, he's going to be in great shape. But so far, he's not. It looks like bot lane is reasonably even. Take a little look at the CS. We have Caitlyn on 26. and Misfortune on 32. So our Misfortune definitely grabbing a lead there. And Kayle actually grabbing the kill up top. I like that a lot. It's good stuff. She has 2 kills already. So Kayle obviously is going to be scaling out of control there, and now Misfortune picking up the kill on bottom as well. That's great for us. Like, that's literally the best news that I could have hoped for. It means I can focus on the other lanes and focus on Shaco kind of counter ganking me, and, really making sure I get as much CS as possible out of this jungle. Because Shaco always just a pain in the ass to play against. I'm going to be going here. Oh my god, Misfortune actually getting the double. Oh my god, they're getting the triple. That means Misfortune is going to be 3-0 up already. This game shouldn't be taking very long, I guess. We're 5-0 up. And either the enemy team is raging or they're completely fine. Obviously, we don't know. But I expect some stuff coming into chat just a second from now. I am going to be picking up 1 health bots. A ward I could do, like I could wait for wards and stuff like that, but really not feeling it. Blue buff's going to be spawning in about a minute from now, so I want to be in time for that. Obviously to pick it up myself, because Katarina is just, obviously she doesn't use it, so I'm very happy about that. I'm going to be picking everything up as much as possible. I can still smite this because she minute 10 cooldown, minute 10 cooldown. It's pretty much what I still have left that attack me. And I'm going to be looking to gank, actually, like, reasonably soon. Let me take a look at this top lane, though. As we can see, a lot of fighting is happening there. I think Kayle's barely going to come out on top there. Yes, she is, but she is going to go down. That's a little bit sad, but good job by Kayle by just fighting. I mean, seriously, she's getting fed like mad. Already has a stinger, just basing on attack speed and probably maxing E, like her sort of flaming ranged attack, which is very good. Just very, very good to see. I am going to make my way over to blue now, though, because that's going to spawn any second. As you can see, 7:06, and obviously blue. The first blue spawns at 1:55. Add 5 minutes, that's when it spawns again. And it's right now, you can see. On the mini-map on the bottom right, you can see it just barely spawns. So here we go. Just going to pick up this blue buff, kind of as much as possible. Obviously, Cho'Gath's attack speed, and it's actually a good point. I can talk about that in a sec. I'm going to do spikes to level 3. Usually I do spikes to level 2. And then max my Q as soon as possible. But I'm really feeling the level 3 spikes here. Not really a specific reason for that. I just think I'm going to be farming quite a bit more in jungle than I'm going to in lane. So I kind of want the spikes more because it helps me clear jungles faster. So that's what I'm doing. Just really working my way at the jungles, and I am going to be mid in a second. And look at that, like we're getting 2 kills again. It's 8-1 already. This is just getting completely out of control. I'm going to smite this. This game, really, it shouldn't take more than 20 minutes, I think, unless something drastic happens. But we'll see how it goes. Gonna try and get that kill here on Orianna, I think. Like, either she has a ward or something like that. I'm guessing, like, she already took up blue, so I know Shaco's around that blue area, maybe even looking at me right now. That could be the case, but I doubt it, to be honest. Let's see if I can get... Yes, I can, but that's okay. Gonna be going around here. I have my feast up now, actually, my level 6. So I can do this. Just steal that away. Obviously, I don't know where Shaco is. Shaco is now showing top, actually. So what that very simply means is I'm just try, where's their rep buff? It's not up, 100% not up, because he went to my rep buff straight after their blue buff. And I'm just going to be ganking bots quite soon here. As soon as I'm finished with these. A lot of people fighting on top here. Katarina's been fighting. He's not going to... Oh my god, she's actually going for it. But she needs to get the hell out of there because Orianna's on her way. I'm going to be ganking bot now, though. So this is getting completely crazy. Just go for this. There we go. Just eat her here. There we go. Perfect. I am not going to walk into that trap. I was paying attention to that trap. And because I did get the last hit with my feast, I'm actually going to walk out. I'm actually going to walk into this trap. But because I got the last hit with my feast, you can see here on the bottom, just below my skill bar, you can see that I actually did get a stack of feast. Obviously, what you want to do is you always want to have your feast as last, even if you use it. And in this case, it was perfect. So we got a kill on Caitlyn on bottom, we got a double kill on top. I think Katarina died? No, she didn't. Kayle actually died. From what I can see from kills, probably rushing Nash's Tooth or something like that. Let's see how that goes. Let's see, my feast gonna be up here again in a second. I'm just gonna go for red buff, giving this to Katarina. I mean, it's always good to just give your raids away as much as possible. It's always a good thing. I am not gonna be able to see this, but it's okay. I'm just gonna feast this away, become a little bit bigger once again. Now I'm gonna be maxing my rupture, my Q. Obviously, you guys can't. I still need to figure out how to make cursor moves. I guess that's okay. But my volume, my audio should all be okay. I've been testing it a little bit. Everything should be okay right now. I've been making some regular audio files. You guys can see me going across the map. It looks like, I was gonna say there's 3 people maybe, but it's only 2. Oriana is around here. Kale's around here. Just gonna have to wait and see. I'm guessing this is just warded, but cannot really say a lot about that. So I'm just gonna put my Q down there. It is gonna knock her up, and it looks like she's gonna be able to get that kill. Yes, she is, but Shaco's in the way. That's okay, because Shaco's probably gonna die there as well. Yeah. The kill, she's gonna out of there. So that was still an okay exchange for us. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna buy Heart of Gold, and I was thinking about the rest of my item build. Well, I think I'm going to do I have movement speed quints, so I don't really need the boots of mobility. What you can do if you don't have movement speed, you can go from boots of mobility. You don't have to do that. Sorry, I just hit my mic. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to rush Abyssal Scepter because it's very, very good for Kale and for Katarina. It's actually half that Abyssal Scepter. So I'm going to do that by just buying this. And just keep on jungling. Forcing Dragon very, very shortly is probably going to be the way to go. Really going to be looking to force this Dragon. We need some sort of ward there. But I'm guessing Leona, like, she still has a ward. She already has the Heart of Gold. She's going to be fine. You can see my CS 57 combined to their Shaco is 27. I'm way far ahead, at least of their Shaco. I need to build up my stacks again. But obviously, that takes a little bit of time. It's nothing drastic. You can see in kills, still 12 to 4 ahead on the bottom. On the top right, obviously, you can see that. I'm going to have to hold mid tower here at least for a second. Just throwing this up. Getting rid of all these creeps. And obviously that's going to help out here. Just, you want your mid lane to just stay alive for as much as possible. And obviously Cho'Gath is perfect for that, for just removing any sort of pressure on any sort of lane. So I'm doing that. There you go. Both lanes are now gone, or mid lane actually, mid tower is going to be completely fine. I'm guessing they're there. There's nothing really I can do about that. Like I was thinking about going over there. I probably shouldn't have smited that. Like I'm already now like shit. I shouldn't have smited that, but I did, which you know sucks. Doesn't really matter though. A lot of fighting here on bot lane. It's going to be 4 versus 2 or something, or 3 versus... Oh my god, if she can get her ulti off there, she absolutely can. But it's a 1-for-1 exchange so far. Is Miss Fortune going to be able to get a second? Yes, she is. Not a third though. That's okay. Just going to be grabbing blue buff here. I kind of wanted to keep going, but Shaco's invisibility is kind of screwing with my head, so I really do not want to. Katarina actually quite easily getting the kill over here. So that's good. I'm going to be feasting this in a second. As soon as I see it has enough health to feast, there we go. And I'm going to be making my way through the jungle. We see Kale is fighting against Xinzhao here. If Kale can get the kill again, and she can, that's perfect. That means, like, literally, I don't have to help on top lane. I don't have to help on bot lane. I kind of focus on Oriana mid. And just farm. Like, I farm a lot. That's kind of the way I like to play junglers. Just farm a lot and then gank as soon as I hit, like, level 6 to 10. That's when I usually start ganking. If I do it before that, that's usually because either a lane needs super help or a lane is just super pushed in general. That's usually the way I go. It's like either there has to be something going either completely wrong early on, like a first blood given away in a lane or something like that, or something needs, like for example the bot lane needs to be all the way up here for me to actually push. But that's the way I like to play. It's just farm a lot, especially with Cho'Gath. You can get those 6 feast stacks really quickly. So that's just very nice, very easy to do. There we go. I already got 4 stacks now. I'm gonna be able to do quite a bit of extra stuff here. I probably should have. There we go. Like you can see that Shaco is kind of leaping around. He's going to be like ghosting over. I'm just going to get rid of these traps real quick just to make Katarina's day a little bit easier here. even if Shaco like ganks or something like that, I want to be around using Xin Zhao and Shaco making their way over now. There we go. Just showing them that I'm here, paying attention. It was a clone. I figured it was a clone, but I wasn't completely sure just yet. Now 15 minutes in the game, we're 16 on 6 and kills ahead. I think farm-wise, look, we have 2 people above 100, one on 90 and one on 80-ish, and their highest is 75. So farm-wise, we're even further ahead than anything, really. People are dinging a little bit right now, but to be honest, I think this game is pretty much over here. Gonna have to wait and see. Shaco's ganking again, but Shaco's already being outscaled right now by me. Because everything goes pretty much perfect. I want to kind of force a dragon here. I don't know if they have awards if me and Katarina are spotted. Apparently they didn't have a ward, but they do have now. We can see Xin Zhao making their way over there. Maybe we can do something. Let's see here. I'm a little bit curious here because we know Xin Zhao is around the rates, like about there. I'm not 100% convinced if I just want to walk in there. I'm going to go for this. Obviously, I know there's a ward here, but I'm literally just going to gank this bottom lane just by walking in. Leona gets the grab off. That's going to help. I'm just going to walk in. Get this off.
Shut down.
Just probably like Shaco's going to be around. Don't expect there's a lot I can do here. Caitlyn's gonna die. I've still got a little bit of damage in. Everything's gonna be fine, and I really want to do this dragon now. We took mid tower. Everything is perfect. Really just want to wait.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Yeah, it's kind of like I wanted to do that really bad. Misfortune was correct in actually pinging me back there. I was maybe a little bit greedy in actually taking that, so it's good that she pinged me back. I'm gonna just force my smite here at least to get some health back from our passive. For people who have no idea what's actually going on, my passive. Cho'Gath passive, killing an enemy restores health and mana. It can be anything really. Any sort of enemy, everything just works. You can see the CS from my team is just unbelievably high, and it's gonna help us win this game rather easily, actually. Just gonna farm this out. Should be level 11 really quickly here. I get that second level of ult, which for Cho'Gath obviously is a very big deal. Like if the difference in levels in ults for Cho'Gath makes a very big deal. I actually want to get this now as well. You can see here on the bottom left, I'm very close to hitting that level 11. Nothing's gonna spawn though, so I'm just gonna go. My goal is to at least, like I was gonna say, I wanted to rush Abyssal Scepter. I can buy that. I'm not gonna do it though, not just yet. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna go a little bit aggressive here. Buy Sorcerer's Shoes. Buy this, and then buy Oracle. And that's literally all I'm gonna do. I want to save this little bit of money that I have, but I can get a quicker. So can just get a quicker Abyssal in. Like obviously if I right now spend this, that's gonna be okay, and actually my phone is just dinging. That's okay. I'm sorry if you guys heard that or it bugged out or anything like that way. But obviously you want to pay attention to this. Obviously Shaco doesn't know that he can be seen at the moment, so he's gonna die. Always hilarious to see when they have no idea. I'm gonna try and get Ori out of here. That's not gonna happen, but that's okay. You can see me wearing that Oracle. Like, obviously now, my level 2 of ult, immediately I'm just, like, a life size bigger, because I just get more health. He's gonna have a flash out, that's okay. Like that. Go! Boom! And that's pretty much gonna put the nail in the coffin though. Here we have 19.5 minutes played. The good job's already getting exchanged. I'm guessing this is pretty much game over. In about half a minute, because obviously at 20 minutes you can surrender, before that you can't. It's a little bit curious. See, I'm just gonna walk out of turn range here. I'm guessing Kel's gonna pull the kill. So that's okay.
Your team has
Yeah, obviously, I
destroyed a
don't
turret.
really know what to say at this moment in time. 1955. For people wanting my runes, I use attack speed marks, armor seals, magic resist per level glyphs, and movement speed quintessences, and my masteries are 0, 21, 9. On Cho'Gath Jungle, that's what I'm doing. If I give any, I'll include my masteries in the video, because usually people, whenever I watch YouTube clips or anything like that for League of Legends, people are always asking about masteries and about runes, so I'll probably add them myself. But just so you know, attack speed marks, armor seals, magic resist per level glyphs, and movement speed quintessences. Masteries are 0, 21, 9. Looks like they haven't surrendered yet. They should. It's 25-9. We're loads of CS ahead, but obviously probably like the next exchange is going to put the nail in the coffin. See Oriana here. It's gonna be forced to flash out just against me. There we go. Now the surrender comes out. A bit of the GG well played. I'd like to thank you here. First test video, first pretty much official video here for PatrickLedge on the YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitter at PatrickLedge. My name is Patrick. I'm also known as Pledge on the interwebs. I'm a Team Fortress 2 caster, and I'm willing to go into League of Legends quite soon here. But obviously I'm still working on that. Thank you so much for watching. It's the first video. More to be followed soon. I'm going to be experimenting with this, and yeah, I guess I'll just see you guys next time. Have a good day.